He's on the receiving end of this double stack, and now Vitality, they're even trying to take a few liberties here, getting aggressive in the apartments.
Yeah, from liberties to libraries, who will go quiet first? Config falls after one. They don't know about the bomb right here, so Hedrick cannot commit, and Brolin's got a P2 Schmitty trying to pick out a ramp. He's done it, finding Dupree. Won't be ready for a quick CT repeak, but he's buying time, and he's pulling Vitality out of the site.
And an IP.
No way.
They want to try and... Okay, so they call this the murder hole, and this is why. It's a hole where the murder happens, but Brolin responds. To catch a murderer. Magis gone, and now Spink
he blocked him.
quite keep them from crossing into the market. And considering how this started for Vitality with them taking liberties in the apartments, well, now it's Lady Liberty, nothing but misses for Spinks.
Nice.
A 2v2, Apex up through the short side. Dead immediately, and then the jump missed. This has gone very bad, very quickly for Vitality. Brolin with a great opener. 3 in the round, and now just one man left to get past. Out with the swing. They know where Spinks is coming from. I just heard someone say, play time. They're playing time, they're taking fights, and Brolin's there with 4 on the board to open up for NIP. Yes, indeed. But Apex employs the trimmer, trying to cut them down as they come up through the short side. 3 there, and only the tag, but now Spinks and Dupree can come alive. This stack over towards the B site, it served Vitality well. It's left both these players in the 2v1 extremely low. For Magisk, 2 bullets could end this round. Oh! There was an opportunity, there was a chance, but it sails on past him. Now tucked in at the bench. Brolin waits with bated breath. It was this position in the pistol that he used to close it out, and he's done it again in the anti-eco. Considering they're so low on HP, yeah, they don't want to overcook this one too much, right? Vitality don't have a lot riding on this round, and I think the way that you let them in is if you leave it too long, if that clock really starts to become a factor, you could end up in hot water. That kill has alleviated a lot of the pressure, giving them a route up through the connector. ZywOo does reside over on short, but that molly displaces him into Magisk with the deagle. Spinks holding this cross as well. They can play in tandem. Magisk taking heads off with the deag. He's done all he had to in the round. Config doesn't have the time to win this. It's Vitality stealing it away on the Pistons, and that fight is ugly to close.
Damn.
Loud.
All right, with a big one off the deag of Magisk as well. Hits 2 blinders in the bomb site.
Dude, I mean, these moments always scare me because I have a lot of different memories cycling through my head of big deagle moments or big pistol moments from Vitality, especially on Mirage, right? You have like the ZywOo play over towards ramp. You have Apex's deagle in mid-window, even that one time. You remember that flick, bro?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, so there's a lot of track record to go off of. And it felt like it was only a matter of time till we got some pistol heroics. We get them there, and it's Vitality on the board. Spinks traded. It's a little Palace pop in this round. Brolin with the entries has given over this A-site control, and I like this from Alexi, right? That last round did feel a little overcooked, right?
Yeah.
In terms of how long they take to get going. And so this time he's like, you know what? We fell down a little bit in the mid-round there. We kind of got caught between 2 streams of thought. We weren't really committed to what we wanted to do out of the start.
Vitality have been playing towards the middle area, even if they haven't been able to take it. There's only 1 man in the bomb site in that round, and Brolin hit some lovely entry kills. Looking towards B on a solo play, and Apex is tucked in. Meanwhile, this is a B split up short.
Now, only 1 for Dupree. Apex, that's good, but is going to get chased down by Config. Was kind of living on borrowed time there as the A1S runs out of ammo. Alexi, hello! So he's in a round-winning position right here. There's 1, could have been more, but Config swings in. They don't know about Magisk. Will drop the bomb, and now just Alexi left to find. Magisk dances around.
He hits it.
Now commits to it for real, 20 seconds, and he knows at any moment he could get peeked by Magisk. This is such a mind game of a round. But in the end, Alexi will successfully cross all the way into A. Gets that bomb down at default, and now a chance. Magisk swings, but Alexi's going to take it over the line. And that's a celebration for NIP as Alexi keeps them in it.
So the more the better. Rez out wide in middle, dead to Spinks. Finally, no window smoke, and they pay the price as ZywOo pushes up top mid at the same time and drops the bomb with 2. That's more like it. Vitality take matters into their own hands.
They cross all the way, looking to try and find this CT player. Now, Magis just lobbed a nade out, so they know he's here somewhere. They're going to check for him, and Magisk is dead. That's a route to a plant now. This is starting to become something, Hugo. A 2v5 when it began. Spam from Apex is huge. It's going to leave it all on Brolin.
I believe.
That is a huge bit of pressure alleviated. But Brolin's still in with a chance. Getting wrapped through CT, and he can't win that first fight. Vitality, they will pick that one back up. I don't know. I never even thought about it like that before.
Some teams it works better than others. This is quick. ZywOo just gets up the ladder in time and decks 2 heads, ready for more because they've shown a Palace pop before. Instead, this time it's a ramp split. Nip do get out onto Tetris. Magisk back in CT. I think he saw a head there, gets his smoke down, a bit of cover. Alexi with a flick headshot. He is looking clean today, but he's all alone and too low to make magic happen, you'd think. He somehow dived his way into window, but they know exactly where he's gotten to. Oh, they even saw him as well. So there's no question here for Vitality. He hears the jump. Dupree not in a hurry.
Oh, sorry. He's hit all these timings, but that's the one that won't be found. Well, an old flame in Magis does exist under the Palace in this round. ZywOo going to try and help him from the stairs, but that molly burns him out into the open. Okay, Spinks with 1 on the cross through the smoke. That might give Vitality a reason to look into this one. Now, while this is happening, Config is still in the B apartments, and his teammates have been melted by Apex. He was sneaking this, and now he's realized, I've got to run. I've got to go fast. Over towards the catwalk, but the bomb is not planted for him. It's behind triple. So Config has got to move. He's got to be quick here. And they hear him as a result, running it through the back line. Spinks has got him, and Dupree's nade finds that last man. Rez knocked out. Vitality are now up in the lead on this one.
It's a nice move from Config, but it can be a gamble at times, and that smoke goes deeper. It won't put off Config's position, or at least it shouldn't. Timing is everything. They're running up Cat. This could go well.
First kill connects for ZywOo's AWP. Apex knocks out 1, but Config will get the drop on him and now falls out of the apartments into the site, but the power... Oh, Alexi through the market.
Okay.
Does knock out ZywOo, and don't underestimate this guy in the clutch, but yeah, with only 12 seconds, there's no way in for him, surely. Bombs down over towards short. He's got to be quick, got to be pacey, and Spinks is feeling shooting the facey. It's 8 on the board for Vitality, as they've at least won out this first half of play.
He's had some very important positions in this T side to varying results. Spinks swings in mid. Config needs his kill. He jumps up. It takes him a second. His captain dies, but he at least gets the kill. Vitality, they go for a quick check on A, and now the timing is good for Nip. They've crept out as soon as Magiska's gone for that info. However, ZywOo's here.
Yeah, right place, right time. Orb misses that first attempt at the volley, but second looks pretty. Brolin dead, and ZywOo's swinging with Deagles now as well. Config left up in this one, but he's getting wrapped through top middle. Dupree should be there. He's just seen him getting up into the connector. Config's dodged death, but only for a moment. Not too much longer left in this one, and there's the close, a 9-6 half in Vitality's favor.
For Vitality, a full execute, something we never saw from Nip, but a big gap. Alexi looks through it and finds that first kill. Bombs for default, meaning they need this CT. Oh my goodness, with a USP. That's despicable. A little wider for ZywOo on this plant, so he will make it out. I did not know a USP could spam you through that in so few shots. Alexi B falls down as he crosses in, and Magis misses the timing on Config's flank. 2-on-4. I said they needed spawn, but they no longer have a foot in this round. It's going to be Nip on the retake, finding a 7th.
That makes sense, going from 1 to 3.
Yeah, that's literally.
Yeah, but off of 2 kills, that's the part that confused me.
No, you
maths is weird, right? Here we are, NIP.
Dude, that's crazy. I've seen people spam with A1S or even the AWP, but that's unbelievable.
I think it would have been so easy to get in your head a bit, try to overcommit to fighting for it, but instead, backs off, give room to Brolin. Vitality are forced up again, though.
Rez is key.
Throwing more money into this. Rez fighting for this mid-control, and for good reason. Magisk with the reply, and Headtrick, yeah, you get a little whiff of ZywOo bearing down upon you.
They could be in the site right now. Headtrick's got to deal with this, and he doesn't know how deep they are.
Yeah, this is a really rough rotate for Headtrick. Someone who's already... that spot is huge. He at least knows that they're very deep, and so he's going to approach this a little more measured. Doesn't make it any easier to get the better of ZywOo. When you spot Headtrick rotating in like that, I also think, you know, the alarm bells are going off. Well, why wasn't anyone actually in B? You saw they're keeping an eye on the apartments here. Alexi does not have this same element of surprise as is going to be necessary to win this one. First kill found. The MP9 tagged by this scout. Apex trapped in at the bench. The Glock out, and Rocket, he locks it in with two. Great stuff from the man at the helm of Vitality. And with Magisk over in Palace, the actual, resources dedicated into B isn't that much for Vitality. They want to try and hold on to this. Magisk is now dead, so at this point they are committed to the B play. Nip is starting to fall in from all these angles, starting to move around. You are getting boxed into this B site.
I ain't planting. Oh my god, these USPs.
That's why Dupree didn't want the bomb. Apex catches a bullet, but ZywOo's doing all he can to keep him in it. Dupree, bomb on his back now, and he's lost it in the market. ZywOo trying to do this alone. It needs to be the ace clutch for him. These are the rounds he so often delivers in.
What a position.
These are the moments, but up on top, you're never looking there. Brolin has his number 9 on the board for NIP, and Vitality, that one gets away from them.
Apex is still scouting. If Nip throw themselves at mid without flashes, this could be very, very dangerous. And there we go. Dupree hits one. Spinks follows up. They had util, man. They had flashes. They had everything they needed to make those fights happen. But Vitality's patience pays dividends. Dupree, we see something, and he's taken ahead. My goodness, Vitality not missing a beat in this eco round. And Headtrick hears them all around him. He's going to need a 1v5 for the ages. It's not on. That is a robbery of a round.
I could actually hear that from the other room.
Oh, this is a lot of energy.
They're getting loud.
It's just a wasted opportunity for Nip. However you cut it, they have all this util. They have just everything they need to fight together, and they just dry peek one by one.
All right, up through short. Dupree leads the charge. Oh, bloody hell, double molly displaces this short hold. Config's even shaking his head around, he's freaking out. Trying to reposition, trying to stay alive. Has to be the savior, but can't live up to it. Dead to ZywOo's AWP, and Nipper running for the hills. B crumbles under the weight.
Clue is in the name after all. And it's nice to see ZywOo coming in strong to this first map as well. 21 kills, 22. And it really does make a world of difference, just spending years thinking in your own language and having to listen and think in an entirely different one can be very difficult. Vitality, a dry exec out A, and every time they've done this, it's gone wonderfully well. This one is no exception. 2 entry kills, and you wouldn't be hard-pressed to save, but the scoreline makes Nip want to try and get something done here. That grenade is brutal, and that will signal it. Nip have to throw in.
Yeah, it does look kind of creepy. I've never thought about like what the arms are doing. The right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing in that one.
Apex and the boys trying to finish the job.
Yeah, he's just keeping attention on Con. He doesn't want to even fight for the A site. Instead, he goes back and looks at short. Dupree crosses in and nails Config at the stairs. A 2v2 head trick. That had to be it. Luckily enough, Rez helps out, and Rez has been that kind of hero figure for NIP. That kill tips the scales, but you've still got to get past this guy, ZywOo. Almost like the Voldemort, you don't want to say his name. Lurking back in towards the spawn. Hurry! You know what this guy can do. A wounded head trick up against him, moving in. He's had a very troublesome game, and the molly right there, that's going to decide it. It's not down to head trick's ability, it's not down to skill. There was no way for you to win this one. ZywOo's decided it, you can kill him all you like. Vitality pick up the win here, 16-10, and it doesn't feel like they even break a sweat doing it.
Got nades on Magisk, P250 on ZywOo. And a count on Config, but it seems like a bit of a mid-crunch for everyone involved. All the CTs facing, fighting, and pulling up with the kills. 4 in a moment as Dupree cowers in a corner. Let Alexi walk for a second, but he will be eviscerated, you'd like to think, after 2. Config closes.
Config.
He took a flash.
Yeah, he's been given a flash, right? And so that's screaming, I'm going to pop you through something here. It's never going to get that far because they will come to Config. Dead after 1, that flash never goes out, but the molly at least stifles the banana play, slows it down. Alexi actually goes back in a fight for that and learns the hard way that that was the wrong move. ZywOo holding on to it.
For Vitality that won it out on Mirage, but Nip at least went up 2-0 in the half before problems arose. They won't even get that far this time. And it's just going to be, again, this early apps pop. It worked so well last time with Dupree's entries. Brolin's got a nice gun for the job, though. One shot up close. Oh, he looks away. The Orc ready to rip and roar, and they jump right past him. Rez helps with a crossfire as Brolin draws them in. 2 kills from Rez. He even gets the reload off as Config covers on the site. And now Magisk in a 1v5. Time is his only friend, but everyone else is an enemy.
Wow! I hear yelling.
That's Apex. That's Apex.
That was 1 kill, 1 tap, 1 bullet. Magisk, still 4 more to find. And they're all holding him. The Orps even got this from Library. Hedrick will nail it.
I'll believe it. Perched on the Purg, ZywOo comes round to Purge. Of course, he checks it. Beautiful stuff. And now this B split's on.
Yeah, still too strong here. Rez up on the boost. Nice little off angle to find Dupree. And his teammates coming on the rotate. Rez clean with the AK, clean with the headshots. And just Spinks left in at the end. 10 seconds left. He's running. He's out of there. He wants nothing to do with this B side of the map. So when IP find themselves a 3rd. The man fought in to do it.
Oh, the molly. Not great.
Oh, really not great. It's given over that kill for free. Config out in no man's land, and now ZywOo, he just lets it rip.
They know.
In they come through the smoke. Alexi's run down, and Vitality, they go back to basics on that one there.
Complete disrespect, and I don't know if Config realized that that molly fell short, right? That molly bouncing off. Another tick in the box. Look at this. It just didn't seem, I don't think Config was ready for that at all.
No, and I mean, you saw like how that threw everything off about the B-hold, right? It wasn't just the opener, it was the 2 other players inside of the site.
They're already out mid as well. Rez is here, Config smoked off. They very close to it though. Rez just walks around the corner as Config comes through with 2. It's not enough. The trades are so good. This is the same on Mirage. Often what wasn't needed. Alexi trying to save. There's no molly, thank goodness, but Magisk has time to run in if he wants. And why not? Oh, what?
Oh, buddy!
He pulled his knife.
You saving for next game?
Oh, no!
Why did he pull his knife?
They're stacking. They're gamble stacking. They love doing this.
Yeah.
And so it's the perfect counter. Now there is this wrap down through Banana that Magisk is solely responsible for, and he will give a kill away. Dupree surprises them on the rotate in, but they've got to try and keep this mid-crunch at bay. ZywOo will. They line up for him. Hedrick bests him in the head-to-head.
And yeah, I think that's why the arena, or sorry, not the arena, but the Hall of Heroes here.
The glass about to go down.
Yeah, it's Alexi with deep util down Banana. Config, I like the change. He's here now to try and take fight. He's pushed all the way down with Alexi, and he will get traded. Alexi blind, makes it out with 1 more. And can he escape for good? He's jumping. It's a risky move, but with the smoke down, Vitality don't want to go through. They know they started heavy B, and so they're just going to pick up the pace on this A site.
Yeah, they get ahead of that nade. Brolin responsible for a lot here, but a good timing on the balcony swing. Apex with the trade. Hedrick inside of the site all alone with the AWP. Low HP on Apex. He needs to hit this, and he's been spotted from the balcony. Boxed in. No. Spinks will get rid of him. A 2v2. Walking the Moto smoke could be perfect. Spinks is on the balcony, but now dropping into the pit. He's going to start to consider this eventually. Crossing, playing this crossfire between the site and pit. It's a gnarly one to deal with. Rez wins that first fight. Spinks is not available for an immediate attempt at the trade. They now both cross in. Tap on the bomb. It's the commit. It's the stick.
Hello?
He didn't get Alexi off the bomb, Spinks. He's got to go back in. And that opportunity sails past them. I don't know if you're going to be expecting this. This is ballsy out of Alexi, right? That smoke's got about a quarter of the timer left on it in just a moment. Will they be ready for this? Alexi up close. There's one, but that's all it is. Top Banana player can't justify fighting for this. Rez at the sandbag, still boxed in. Magisk. Clean AK entries. B is open right now. There's no one else here for Nip.
And yeah, they've won it. They're about to find out as well. Head trick. Oh, yeah, awkward stuff. Scoped in. And that's the round, folks. Brolin's left to save. Can try and grab that ult last second if he wants to risk it. But Spinks is still hanging around because Vitality can afford it. Well, they can't really, but they're not going to need to worry because they've got the kills anyway.
Yeah, the lack of Molotov means that if Vitality make this as pacey as it's looking, you're not slowing this down. You've got to do it with the guns. The flashes are great. Head trick is so blind, and oh, it is just all laid out over here towards B. Vitality, it's like it was written in the scriptures. They break through that triple hold with ease, and they even lob in this deep CT smoke. One to replenish it, and a third, because there was a gap on that second one. But yeah, you can't get back in here if you're Nip. The boost is a nice idea to give you a go. They will get one out of the round. Oh, make it a double. Rez and Brolin trying to return some hope to the ranks of Nip. Coming through the smokes now, they're running into the site, but blind from the flash and mopped up by Spinks gives way to a 9-6 half in favor of Team Vitality. Zawo could get mollied here with 2 mollies in tow for Nib. Instead, it's going to be dark and backside, so Zawo's not Molotoved out at all. The dual Berettas lock out the first 2 men that try to come through. Apex now the only defender. Good bit of damage. Brolin caught on the smoke. Config replies, and a 2v3 starts to settle in over towards his B side of the map, but not for long. Config can't wrestle with the dual Berettas. Magisk drops that bomb out in the open, and for Head Trick, the rookie, the youngster, back of the site, all alone, not long for this world. Vitality win their first pistol round in this series.
Keen to get involved early, make this money with the UMPs. Lots of damage downrange, and Vitality have had enough of respecting. They've heard enough Glocks to want to take these fights. Dupree does get dinked, but there still should be no worry. 5 alive is the intention and the destination. Spinks might even ace this.
Ooh.
Psych, you thought.
I wanted to spam the agent.
Just the vibes are great, man.
Yeah.
Very early in the half.
So we're going to reposition, tuck himself in at the site. It's only the leg. He needed that to be a kill. Spinks down in the pit, getting pressured, run out by Head Trick, and he will flush him out. 1 HP for Brolin, and the thing that's so heartbreaking about that, still a ways to go before NIP get back into this, but as far as like initial eye tests go, this is a nice little stumbling back to your feet, isn't it? Oh, hold up. Let him cook. Magis going in. Oh, helped out by Zawo. Gonna keep this in the advantage of Vitality. That was the bomb as well, dropped out in the open, so right now, Vitality know what's happening in this round. They know the nature of it. Bit more damage out of Zawo. Has to be careful here. Apex dead, melted at the back of the site, so Zawo's feeling a lot of responsibility. Head Trick will get that trade, a 2v2. Bomb dropped in the open, but they're able to retrieve it. The Eagle might want to make contact first, try and set up Dupree to accomplish something here on this wrap round. He's got a long sight line and a player with a back turned at the coffins. Rez is on the other side, and that spam connects. Rez never to see the light of day. It's Head Trick left in this one, all alone. Clean flick back to Banana, but he can't seal the deal on the round. The 1v1 comes up in favor of Vitality, and they do it with just the hero guns.
So rotates will be late as the execute comes in.
Yeah, just a pop flash to send them through, but a kill for both the B-site defenders. Config getting activated over in top mid, does best ZywOo, but isn't going to be in a spot to stop these rotates to play another round. Instead, he's on for a long rotate.
He's going back to mid.
B lean, you know, they've been playing triple B a lot. It started to feel like a bit of a vulnerability, leaving that A site a little lackluster.
Oh, they're even getting cocky on Vitality, sending it down mid, and a free kill and escape. And ZywOo will miss his chance to get a second, but a 5v4 is beautiful, and ZywOo still wants more. Oh, they heard it! They called it to head trick, he just dodged death. Alexi fighting for it still, but somehow Apex takes out Res, and Spinks even goes a one step further. They are relentless on Vitality in this round, and a 4v2, even removing the AWP from middle. Spinks. Oh, he will die to a Mach 10 at range, but Vitality is still sitting pretty. As soon as Nip come in with a play to a very important gun round, Vitality just disrupt it. And yeah, this is the disruptor on your screens.
50 years old.
How are you supposed to stop him?
Yeah, really bringing him back down to earth.
Okay, I like the change. Why not?
ZywOo clapping cheeks, out with the swing. And I mean, much like Earth to Uranus, this is an entirely different atmosphere between these two squads right now.
Apex sky high in the clouds. And what a recovery in scoreline as well, because he had like 2 kills coming into this half. He robs that kill, and ZywOo in the library even finds his shot low HP. They chase him down, and they stay in their heads rent-free, baby. 15-9.
Boost they needed, right? Having these good results at the start of the year, a big year for this squad, one where they've got some serious, you know, legwork they've had to put in. They've got to show some results. It's got to show some promise.
Spinks finds Config on the A site, and there's re-aggression at B. Vitality do not respect Nip, and knife out. Caught is Brolin. He just pulled his gun, but too little and too late in this map and in this series for NIP. Vitality have come to play today, and it has been a joy watching them on the server.
Yeah, you really hope that these sorts of performances can be kept up, right? That this is the Vitality we're going to get to see for a long while. Res with the dig! He had me believing for a moment, but shut down, locked out. It's a Vitality win in their opener. They're looking to make a run happen through this upper bracket. And man, that was one hell of a debut for the Vitality squad.